Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? Sorry about that. I think I had reset something on my computer. Yeah, I reset something on my computer, and then whenever that happens, my mic disconnects from OBS, and I completely forgot to reset it. Hey, sorry about that. So thank you for letting me know. So basically, right now I'm working on a train level for my indie game Duel Trigger. So I'm doing a run-and-gun steampunk platformer based in the Wild West, where you play as the most skilled and most wanted steampunk cowboy in all of the West Coast. And I hope you're doing well today. Nice, it's looking good, thanks. Yeah, so what I do is I will model it in 3D, and then I will render it as a pixelated image, kind of like this. Later I'm going to splice them apart and then put them back together. You already know it's a beautiful day outside, dog. It is nice today. It's pretty hot, though. Nice I do that, too, for UI and stuff. Okay. Let's see here. I also have this portion here. That's weird. I thought I had another... Oh, I have this one here on the bottom. I didn't realize that that was in the same render as the cargo. Yep. Okay, so... I'm going to do a area where there's a cargo of coal on the bottom, and then a walkway on top. It's going to be a platform for the boss battle. I was trying to do a sketch for it earlier, but for some reason I've been pretty uninspired recently. So let's see what I can do on the fly. Let's copy some of these. I'm going to go into the other level to see if I can pull some other assets. Open. Oh, I just realized who you were. Long time no see. I got a little confused because your username's a little different. Let's see. So how are you liking the game? Does it mostly look how you want it to look? Well, not really. I mean, this game in particular is not really meant to be perfect. So I'm trying to get it done like as quickly as I can with the amount of time I'm allotting to it. And if it looks different, then it's okay. You know, I'm just trying to meet a lot of goals that I put out for myself. This is not particularly like a game that I was thinking of doing. Like this is like more of like the practice project for me. So if things don't turn out just right, then no biggie. I got you, yeah. Sometimes I can be kind of a perfectionist also, so that can get in the way of finishing projects. I need some lighting here. That's most people I know. A common problem I see all the time is people who are savant experts at making the first 30% of any game, but the remaining 70% is unexplored territory. Yeah, that's true. And then, you kind of focus maybe on things that you're good at, and then neglect all these other parts of the game. Like for me, I'm pretty good at the art aspect of it. Programming is not my strong point. Though I did work on the Chinatown boss boss chamber background last week, and it turned out pretty good, I think. Let me show you. My Explorer window is malfunctioning. Here we go. Obviously I need to change the contrast so you can see things better. But this one is supposed to be a boss chamber for a Kung Fu elixir creating master. So he has these machines that create potions, and you're supposed to destroy them to defeat him. Should have 4 levels. I'm still trying to figure out if I should have the camera zoom in or not, because this is like a pixelated kind of game, but I don't know if it's going to break the illusion if I have it zoom in. I like the look a lot, thanks. And I kind of have, I'm trying to keep the color palette on more of like the warm side. I have like red, brown, and then purple and greenish hues. So right now I'm going to select these so I know the height that I want. I'm still trying to figure out the weapon that the boss here is going to have. So you're supposed to be fighting the conductor. And then I was thinking he's going to have like a cane, or like a cane with a lathe on it. Maybe he'll have like a boomerang attack. For the camera zoom, I think it's probably a good idea. Yeah, the only problem is I'm like wondering if it's going to break the illusion. Because like if it's a pixelated game, how is that going to work if you zoom in? Because it's going to... Well, if I have all the sprites pre-rendered, it's not going to change the arrangement of the pixels. But hopefully I can do it without it blurring. For most people, I think we're kind of past the age where pixelated games are meant to evoke nostalgia. Oh, really? You think so? Yeah, I feel like it's... time's passing by so fast, I feel like that was just like yesterday. Like, there's grown adults in 2025 who never played an SNES, but still grew up with pixelated games. I see. Only those games were like Undertale or some Flash game, of which they definitely broke the illusion whether it was on purpose or accident. Hey, Fuzzy Pickles back. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back. I'm good, just had dinner. Nice. Well, hope you had a good dinner. Oops, I have this person stuck here. So I'm making a train car for the train level. Hopefully this will be the boss chamber. I did like a quick sketch, just a teeny rough draft. So I kind of have an idea of what I want, but not completely. So we'll see what I can do. Just winging it. One of the other issues I have with this game, and this level I mean, is it's supposed to have two train cars, one on the top and the bottom. And then, but the train car is going to be able to be suspended via a track on the top. So sometimes it'll be on the ground, sometimes it'll be going on a rail above it. But if I have one car that's not like two levels, I'm like wondering what am I going to do with the wheels here? Maybe it'll just be loosely connected to the other ones next to it. think I already got like 3 bots today. And I haven't even been streaming for an hour. Bots are good luck. Yeah, it's funny because recently I heard they had some controversy with like Twitch thinking that lurkers are bots. And I think now people are being a little bit more careful, but it's funny that they all pop up on my stream today. Do you have any moderation settings to catch them before they post? I tried to set something up and then apparently it doesn't work, so I guess I didn't do it properly. So I'll have to figure that out. I'm just working on so many things, it's kind of hard for me to fix everything. So I need to have like a platform here and then the wheels. I use Nightbot and it does pretty well. Yeah, I should set that up. I have heard of that app or that bot before. And you can blacklist certain words, phrases within Twitch. Okay. Hey, Maximum Suspense, how are you? I don't know, man, I just got here. Yeah, I was talking about bots because I think there's some controversy recently with Twitch thinking that lurkers are bots. And I just noticed today, like, I don't really get a lot of lurkers generally. But today, for some reason, I have a lot of bots. Okay, I want to copy the wheels, these wheels here. Yes, but Twitch is dumb, so this is not overly surprising. Yeah, it's like, you know, they try to moderate better, but then the algorithms and AI keeps changing. Like I think on Etsy, people have been complaining because there's a lot of AI content on there, and it's supposed to be like a platform for handmade things originally, but then now everybody's doing like AI stuff and factory manufactured things, and the anti-AI algorithm that they have apparently accidentally flagged non-AI content, so it's kind of a mess. It's all a mess. Let me bring this up. I think my project's kind of hard to see here. Okay. It's all a mess, just kind of minding my own corner till it gets sorted out. I have a decent amount of lurkers, so it kind of affects me, but I can't personally do anything about it. Yeah, for me, I generally don't have that big of an audience anyways, but I haven't even been streaming as much as before. I've been streaming like once a week. So I doubt that I would get flagged for anything. The music is good, thanks. Actually, this though is not made by me. This one is from like a music pack that I bought. However, I do have somebody who is interested in helping me with the soundtrack. So I might be switching that out with something else pretty soon. Burton 3D, hey, how are you? Oh, look who's here. Yep, it's the owl. Mr. Owl. Hoot hoot. Hope you're doing well today. Today I'm working on the train level of my game, and I'm trying to work on the boss chamber, but I think I'll have to rework it later, because I don't know if this makes much sense. It's supposed to be like a coal carrier, and then there's a platform on top, but then you need to be able to see above it. So I have the wheels here, but really the camera's going to be like up here. How are we doing tonight? Pretty good. Oh well, today for you probably. Yeah, It's like 7 p.m. right now where I am. But wait, over where you are, isn't it like 4 a.m. or something? Let's see here. Attention, owl at work. Yeah, that's my little expression. It's part of the what do you call it? Little expressions for the avatar I made. I can pull it back and put it out again. Looking good, thank you. Oh yeah, 4 a.m. That's what I was thinking. Maximum Suspense says, I'll be lurking, kind of passing out now, so just going to slowly fall asleep. Okay, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest. Why was okay? Something's frozen. Something's frozen. Oops, I crashed. Hopefully I'm not lagging on the stream also. Classic Blender, yeah. Okay, let me open this up again. Sometimes I never know when my computer is going to behave or not, because before I was streaming on 3 platforms, and then Right now it's just 2, and I'm still having issues. Oh, no, stream is fine. Okay, that's good. Today I had Painter crashing on me. Lost 1 hour of work. Oh. Yeah, that's happened to me on Krita. So I use a beta version of Krita on my tablet. And then the problem is that when I save, if it crashes while it's saving, then it'll get corrupted. So I have to like make multiple save files to try to make sure I don't lose everything. One time I lost some hours of work. Oof, yeah. Okay. So actually, last week I was working on the Chinatown level of my game, and let me show you a screenshot here. If it'll open, okay. So here, this is going to be like a level where you fight a kung fu master who has elixirs. So, still working on it. There's going to be these machines you have to destroy that pump out potions. Worst I had was losing an entire project, but at least I was finished with it. Ah, cool stuff. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's very stressful when you have a project that just decides to destroy itself. And then sometimes you're just so engrossed in doing the project, you forget to save. So these are the other portions I have. I have like a dining car here that I made a while ago. Yep, around 200 hours gone. Wow. Let me put up my cry face. Wasn't expecting the cry face. Yeah, I have multiple expressions, but I kind of like sometimes I forget my list because I have a bunch of them. Wait a minute. Oh, there's an ad coming up. Maybe I can snooze that. Snooze. Yeah, so let me clear that out. I have kind of like a angry surprise face. Then little mischievous one. And then when I'm playing, when I was playing Dark Souls, I would die a lot, so I use this animation. Ugh. I just had an incident where the project file for the game couldn't compile for like 3 days. Wow. Stressful stuff, yeah. And then today I was working on a commission, and I'm like saving the project, and it takes a long time to save, and I'm like, please don't crash, please don't crash. Multiple faces. Using a Stream Deck. No, the Stream Deck is like one of those boxes, right, with the little buttons on it. Is that what you're referring to? I just use my keyboard. So this is what I'm working on. I'm planning on having you fight the conductor. And then I'm still trying to figure out what his weapon's going to be. I was thinking like a staff, or like a cane with a lathe on it, and then some kind of steampunk power. Probably like a boomerang that he can throw at you. That's like steam powered. We'll see. Yeah, no Steam Deck. You know, what's funny is I have one animation. Oh, I didn't write down the shortcut key for it. I have one animation where I have like feathers that on his head that I blow off. I couldn't get it to animate properly because what happens is the feathers fly away and then they fly back on his head. And for some reason I couldn't figure out how to just cut the animation so it starts from the beginning again. Because they're made for expressions. What engine will you be running it on? It's going to be on Unreal Engine. And let me show you the preview here. This is pretty much what I have right now. Basically this is everything that's this is as far as I've coded, or not coded, programmed. I do visual scripting, but this kind of gives you an idea of what it's supposed to be. Nice, thanks. Since I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do here, maybe I should just start on the other section. Looking good, thanks. Hey, G9, how are you? Long time no see. Let's see here. Do frogs. Frogs, yeah. I made some pedestals, like some stands for the zodiac creatures I'm making, and I'm going to do a frog on one of them. But I'll get back to you in a bit because the ad is going to start soon. Let me run this here. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, are we back? It should have been just a 30-second ad. Oh yes, that's so exciting. I hope for a Red Bull one. Wait, are you back? I hope you guys are back now. That was the shortest ad ever. Yeah, I don't like ads, so I just figured I should do just a bunch of short ones. Mainly, I want people to go visit my website because I have merch on my website. Oh, yeah, which reminds me, Burton. I did press those tumblers, and so you can see actually on my website, if you go to the product section, you can see the picture of the physical product. So G9 says, I hope for a Red Bull one. Well, first I'm going to do a frog. And I don't know, we'll see. Actually, in the Chinese zodiac, there is an ox. So I will be doing an ox, actually. Let me open up the other level. So the Chinatown level here. Oh, by the way, the chat icon, chat on screen is frozen. So I don't really know how to reset that. I think I'll have to, because I just hide it and unhide it, and it's still frozen. Oh, what happened here? Now it's invisible. Okay. Anyway, that's only like frozen one time before, and I'm not sure how to fix it other than just resetting the stream. But now it's not even not even visible. Okay, technology. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, I've gotten a 4-minute ad before. Yeah, I don't like those. Website is sick. Good looking stuff there. Thanks. It left us. Is it a browser thing? Yeah, it's like you put your stuff inside the application online, and then it'll feed into your OBS, right? If so, might have to go on the site to handle it. Yeah, I got the same. Yeah, and it's kind of annoying because I'm like, how are you gonna fix that during the stream? I don't want to open up my browser because it's gonna use up more memory. Let me change the music here. Opening the source and copy-pasting the link back might refresh it, in case it happens some other time. Burton, do you like Chick-fil-A? Oh, the classic question. But I don't know if they have Chick-fil-A where he's from. Let me open something here. Open properties. Is there a refresh button for the sources? Refresh. Probably not. Yeah, they probably don't have a Chick-fil-A in Italy. G9 making more friends. Okay, this is the Chinatown level, and then let me go to... Oops. So the stands are going to be kind of like this shape, I guess. I might have them like this, and then have the animal on top. So I'll have like a frog, or a zodiac character like a rooster or something. Yeah, let me try to repaste the link in there again. Oh, okay. I think that maybe that works. Thanks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure G9 State is the coolest. She probably has the most Chick-fil-A's over there. So here is the, this is what I'm going to do with all the sprites. Hopefully, I'm going to use this texture here to overlay onto the 2D sprites so that the light can bounce off of it. And before you start thinking I'm crazy for doing like 3D into 2D to 3D again, I started this when I was just learning 3D, so I didn't want to have to deal with all the issues with importing FBX and things malfunctioning, so I figured I'd just do it in sprites. Furries contribute 12 million bucks to the economy in Pittsburgh. I can imagine. The ranch, Dr. Phil moment. Yeah, so the ranch is going to be the last level of the game. Oop, I have all this stuff sunk underneath this thing. The final events of the story are going to happen here. So the ranch is going to be like a mix between a farm and an orphanage. Trying to figure out what I want to copy over to the other level. A farm and an orphanage. That's random. Yeah, it's gonna be the origin story of the main character. So I don't know if I should reveal the plot just yet. Oh, another ad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess I don't know. When I snoozed the ad, something happened. Oh, chat is working. Yeah. Thanks for the suggestion. I did that. I did what you were saying. I took out the link and then put it back in, and it reset. Ooh, what's that emote? Boing, boing, boing. Does he die? Does he die? The main character? I can't tell you that because then it wouldn't be suspenseful. Oh, this is cool. Nice. So it becomes a vampire. What? Huh? Vampire? I don't think it's not that kind of story. By the way, I swear I just saw a dude looking like Rasputin streaming and playing games. We rated him from another channel. I absolutely died. Huh. Let me change the music again. Imagine Rasputin playing video games. Amazing. One of the ideas was you fight in the engine room, but I'm not sure exactly what pieces I want to have making up that room. So the reason why I have all of this stuff like in the same file is because I want to have everything consistent, and it's easier to make everything like next to each other so that I can compare the sizes and like colors and all that. Asset gym, yeah. You know what? Since I can't completely figure out what to do for the background, maybe I should make the boomerang. Can I like unsubdivide this somehow? I don't remember. Maybe I'll just delete this and then, and then make a face in between. Operator Doom, hey, how are you? Yo, Ellie, how's it going? It's going well. Hope you're doing well as well. Well as well. It's pretty hot earlier, but it's kind of cooling down now. Right now I'm trying to make a little boomerang NPC. I'm well set. I set up my channel points and added a custom point thing. Oh, like, did you add like a new image for the... Like right now I have like owl coins for my redeem points. Point redeems, I mean. Oh, you mean like you have the suggestions or things to do and then you can... People can do that? Or... That sounded funny the way I explained that. One moment. Let's see. That's why I love Warsaw. At night, it's always chill. You know, I saw a video of that last night of the city, and it did look very peaceful. Yeah, new image. It's a diamond. Oh, cool. Your special symbol for your was that a mini game you were working on, or is that a full-fledged thing? Oh, music change. Yeah, for 5,000, I will make a model as an Easter egg for viewers. Ooh, cool. Pretty soon I'm gonna make a frog for G9 in the chat. And in winter, let's see. And in winter, it is below freezing. Also got my first bit dono last night. Cool. Yeah, it can vary, that's for sure. Minigame, no, my game. 3D models based on requests. Okay, I was thinking of like, remember you said you were making a diamond with certain reflection attributes that Unreal Engine did not automatically have. Maybe this should be longer. Nope. I've seen from -5 to -20 degrees Celsius. Wow. You know, I live in California, so it doesn't really get that cold here. Like generally where I'm from, it doesn't snow at all, except in the mountain, but I never go there. And then when I went to Toronto not too long ago, I stepped off the plane and then I looked at the temperature on the screen, this giant number. It said 0. I was like, huh? What is owl support? So owl support is like a shout out, but I actually don't know what the shortcut key is for shout out. Is it on the shortcut? I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't even remember the shortcut key for that. So for 5,000 owl coins, what is owl support? Yeah, just a shout out and 0 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what they use in Canada. So minus 17 in C. Oh, okay, not bad. But in Canada, like, okay, so it was just above. Well, like normally the time I went, it's really cold and should be snowing. But for some reason, like, it was near Christmas time, but then there was no snow. So it was a pretty warm Christmas that they had. It's funny because, like, where I live, Christmas is recently, the past few years, it's been warm. It's like definitely no snow at all because it's not even cold. Operator Doom says, I've seen people can bet with their channel points. I wouldn't mind doing that. I feel like it would be better to just get more drawings of chicken feet. More drawings of chicken feet. Canada also has Fahrenheit. Okay. See, goes to show how much I know. I don't really bother thinking about temperature here because we have pretty good weather, so. Okay, wait. I'm gonna make this offset. Offset to object. Wait, where's this? Oh. Instead of owl support. Maybe I should draw, like I was mentioning last time, draw a chicken foot face. I want this to come from his weapon, but right now it's so huge. I don't know if this is going to be visible if I shrink it down to that size. I need another 1,600 points for the draw face. But you can gift points, I think. Not sure how. You can gift points. I've never heard of that. And then this should have like a puff of smoke that comes up. Do I have smoke? Not smoke, steam. Oop. I just duplicated those. I didn't know that was an option. I saw another streamer who made a minigame called Slime Races, and he would get his Twitch chat to bet on which one, and they would race. But it's a full minigame, wouldn't be hard to make, but might take a while. I thought I could do the same, but with the mystery boxes rolling down a hill and getting funneled. Oh, gambling? Is that for gambling? Or betting, right? Sounds like something that they would have on Kick. I have seen, though, there's those ones where you put your name in and then there's like a marble that'll roll down a track. Would take no time to set up. Kick is like the gambling platform, basically. That's what I've heard. And then I looked at Kick, like the game development section. I think they have only like, what, 3 people in game development at one time. And then one of the guys I saw there, he looked kind of eccentric. Yeah, it's basically dead. There's also Rumble, but I think a lot of people avoid it because it's known for being political. Even though I didn't realize that it had been around for a while. I think since 2013, I heard. But what, like 3 years ago or something, it got a little more popular, but then a lot of political people are using it. Bridge edge loops. Rumble, never heard of it. Yeah, it's another streaming platform, or it's not. It's more like kind of like YouTube, but you can stream on it. I heard somebody told me that they have a studio on Rumble, so you can actually broadcast from there. I wonder if I should try it out. Coward Smiley says, Kick is good for restreaming, but I don't think anybody just goes all in on it. Political, yeah. The politics started like a few years ago. Like a lot of people moved from YouTube onto that platform. It's kind of like, Blue Sky. Like people were having problems with Twitter, and then they're like, "Oh, let's everybody go to Blue Sky." Or if there's AI issue, I think all the artists were jumping on Kara. If not just for how it does ads. Burton says, so random people join in and start discussing politics. Well, there are a lot of lurkers on the platform, so they don't really jump in and talk about it. I think a lot of the creators talk about politics. Then you have some people who are trying to bring the platform back to being more like about other kinds of content. Some people do gameplay on the platform as well. Rumble has their own version of Restream. Yeah, so I'm going to check that out because I'm wondering if I can bypass like some issues that I have using OBS on my computer, because I have like a plugin that will broadcast onto other platforms, but I don't know if it's like too intensive on my laptop. There's another platform too called Odyssey, but that one is really like there's hardly any traffic on it as well. I'm gonna get some sleep. Nice chill stream, Owl. Me likey. We'll see you around my stream or yours when you're around. Have a good evening there. Thanks so much, and thanks for hopping in. Hope you get a good sleep. And I know it's really early in the morning over there, so be sure to get some good rest. See you later. Hey, Bronson, how are you? I'm glad you're still alive. I was worried that I would miss your stream. Yeah, thanks for stopping by again. And I think I might be on for another 30 minutes or so. Bye, Burton. Bronson says, "Cool. It's been a long day. I'm just now sitting down to get some editing, editing done at 11 p.m. Wow. Did you do a training today?" Yeah, I spent some time with my instructor and had a long day at work. Nice. Is your instructor like the same as your mentor? Oh, you know what? I wonder if I could put this on the staff and then have it spin. But it might be too big. Oh, it just disappears, huh? It was very rainy here today, and it's supposed to be rainy for the next few days. Is there still thunder? Yeah, you can bet with a feature called Channel Point Predictions. And then what happens after you bet? Like, do you bet and get more channel points? You do get more channel points. I'm not sure how it works entirely. If I set up like a race for people to bet on, I would like it to be one person bets on one color, but it may not work that way. There might be extra tools you can download. I really don't know yet until I experiment with it. Like if you say, if you have a yes or no prediction and 10 people say yes, 0 say no, and yes wins, then the points will be split amongst the 10. Okay. Also, it will consider how many people voted yes instead of no. Hey, Acid Rain, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. Uh-oh. Make me cry. Oh, you made me cry. It's all your fault. What's this do? You go. Oh, you gotta redeem, yeah. I'm a very sensitive owl. Oh, random language fact, sorry. Let's see here. Random language fact. Okay, wonder what side of the planet we should start on. Oh. How about the Russian alphabet? So Cyrillic, I believe that's how it's pronounced, is what they use in Russia. They also use it in Ukraine as well. And then I'm not sure, I think a few other Slavic languages, maybe like Kazakh. And then modern day Mongolia uses Cyrillic as well, with a few extra letters. Cyrillic is actually based off of, I believe, partially off of Greek. So you'll see some of the letters do have a resemblance to Latin. They also have a resemblance to Greek as well. And I believe part of that is due to influence of Christianity on the Slavs. I forget who invented the alphabet, but since the Russians and Slavic people, a lot of them are Orthodox Christian. There's a lot of history there with the Greeks, the Orthodox Christians in Greece, and the Slavs. Oh yeah, not just Slavic languages, Mongolia. Yeah, Mongolia is interesting because they actually have their own writing system, but After Russia controlled Mongolia, they promoted their writing system in Mongolia, and in China, they use, I believe some of them still use the old traditional Mongolian writing system, but they also use Chinese as well. Chinese characters. Not to write Mongolian, but I think they are also bilingual. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to stop crying now. Oop, what happened? Oop. Oh, nani? Nani? Wrong button. Where? Wait a minute. There we go. Bronson says, sorry, was working. No, the thunder isn't as bad as the other day. It's just windy and rainy. Oh, I see. So you're not going to sleep in style like last time. Acid Rain says, wow, I feel so informed. Yes, now you're somewhat informed on the language of the Slavs. And I also have other information too. Thanks so much for the redeem. And I think the next redeem we could do other languages as well. There's Hindi and then Ethiopian as well. Let me change the music. Oop. What's your favorite Creole? So Creole, that refers to languages or types of speaking, not just in like French-speaking areas, right? Isn't that like generally like I don't know how to explain it. Creole would refer to a bunch of other things in different language families, right? Other than French, because I believe the word's French, right? Unless I'm just mixing that up with like French Creole. Yeah, it's when a pidgin becomes a language, I think. Okay. Let me think about that. Because a lot of times they're kind of like slang languages, right? It's not like they're always considered official languages. I think they would have that in Jamaica, right? And then what other places? Would I wonder if that would be considered pigeon in Singapore? Oh, Singapore is interesting because they speak. I think don't they have like 3 official languages? I think it's like English, Mandarin, and Hindi. And whatever everybody makes fun of them in Singapore because they always add la at the end of their sentences. Like I want that la, la la la. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of as far as pigeon, because I guess a lot of islands have their own pigeon. Did you know the majority of Twitch streamers use viewbots, especially Owly? What? Owly? Me? Hall? Never. Like Jamaican patois. Patois. I don't know how to say that. I never studied any French. Is a Creole based on English. Yeah, yeah. I like the Jamaican way of speaking. I had somebody I met in college who, I think his family was from Guyana, and they have a similar kind of pigeon, I guess. Just kidding. But even smaller channels and larger channels use viewbots. It puts you at the top of the browsing section. Yeah, it's kind of sad, right? You're supposed to be put higher up because people are actually watching you, but instead it puts all those other people up who are just using bots, huh? You'd think it would be French with the OIS, yeah. Honestly believe, Operator Doom says, I honestly believe like 95% of people use them. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but it reminds me of on Instagram, people would do this thing where they do follow for follow, and then there are also like apps that they use too, I think that got banned, and they would have like a bot subscribe to like channels en masse. It'd be really funny to start buying viewers, but still only purchasing 3. Huh. Yeah. just someone who pops onto stream shouldn't instantly have 50 to 100 people watching straight away. That's true. I'll go in with you guys on one. I get him on Fridays. You guys can have the one bot the rest of the week. What? Timeshare on bots. Funny idea. I want to be bot free. But I swear a lot of the raids I have, I get have bots. Yeah, I notice. Yeah, there are a lot of people who will stick around on raids and then even if like content's kind of boring, so it does make me think that they're bots. That's weird. I resized these at the same time, but then now they're... Oh, okay, it matches. I just need to put this a little bit to the left. Up. The app would be better without them, Troop. One thing about it is that it's deceptive. That's the main thing I don't like about it. Other than that, though, if you ask anyone if they use them, they will never admit it. You're a criminal. Why is this not matching up? Like, if people said they use bots, I'd be okay with it. Kind of like how some people own the fact they use steroids. Steroid bots. Kind of like steroids. Like, hey, you do you, bro, but don't lie about it. Your body isn't natural, and neither is your stream. Lol. That makes me think of that Liver King guy. Problem is, you can't admit to it on stream because it can get you banned. That's true. Which is funny. That reminds me, like, some people who are into politics don't say things too because it's like then their image will be shattered if they admitted what they really thought. Music change. I think I'll replace this railing with a molding or some kind of thing like that. Oh, I could just stretch this up. Liver King, all natural, baby. Allegedly. Allegedly. It's wild to me how many people just admit to using AI for their work. Back in like 2022, I thought it was going to be a big problem that people would try to hide it. Well, if it's not in your specific field of work, like, if you're a musician and you need an artist for your cover, it's easy to just do AI art. And then from your perspective, it's like there's no point in hiding it because it's like for you, it's a win-win. And it's not technically, there's, no laws against it, I guess. It just policy issues. People only hide it if they get in trouble. There's this German streamer, game dev I see sometimes in the software dev channel. He always 100 plus viewers straight away. Heavily suspect him. Whereas like Randy, who is streaming now, he's an Aussie game dev, but he posts or did post a lot of YouTube videos. He's sitting at 70 viewers, and I doubt he uses bots, though he could. Also, Prismatic, he posts YouTube videos, another Aussie dev. Yeah, I think I've seen his videos, but he usually sits around 20 to 30 viewers, and he streams on YouTube too. I doubt he bots. Yeah, and my YouTube is always empty. I was trying to post some more, like, what do they call it, long form content? Some videos to see if that would work. I'm still in the process of doing that. I'm gonna do a creation video for my mugs and tumblers. If you don't post content elsewhere, then you can't expect too much growth on Twitch. At the moment, though, I think I would not get any any carryover from YouTube to Twitch. When you post content, it needs to be watchable, but also needs to be relentless in posting. That's the problem, because like the content that I make takes a long time to do, so I have to figure out how to make shorter videos that are easier to pump out. Like Queso, Pirate Software, they all got big from posting on Shorts and TikTok and doing it a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to what kind of content I should do for that. Okay, so I'm going to, the idea I have here is that I'm gonna have like some kind of machinery. Then afterwards, I'm gonna, like there's gonna, once you destroy the machine here, it's gonna blast this wall open. Then you'll see the background passing by behind the train. I've been editing for a couple of streamers. For a couple streamers for a little bit. You can download a stream you do and run it through PyTranscriber to get a transcript. Huh. Okay. And then you can parse the transcript for the word clip. Okay. Bronson says, it's so much time, man, doing it with a mortgage, a full-time job, and a part-time job and a child. I gave up on making content. Plus, I refuse to post anything that is less than grade A content. I'm trying to figure out like which type of field, like what field is better to get traction on. Like, I'm thinking I want to do commissions, but also like physical products. So the online content I do is kind of more like to have a segue into that. Operator Doom says, I kind of want to make a mask before I start posting a lot. Being internet famous could be very annoying, but then again, I live in Taiwan. Are you going to do like a physical mask, or are you going to do a 3D avatar? Coward says, you can also try to pass that transcript through a chatbot. In my opinion, the results are a little mixed. If you want 5 good clips, you'll have to... Wait a minute. If you want 5 good clips, you'll have to ask it for 20. Okay. But I don't know if my content's like super clippable. It doesn't seem like it's very eventful. I think that is the meta. Get famous in the West, move to Asia. Bronson says, just because it was funny on stream doesn't make it funny on YouTube. S-tier moments on stream become C-tier moments on YouTube when you take out when taken out of context. Plus your live viewers know you better and get your sense of humor, etc. Content is less about quality and more about content, just like being something. Sad but true. Most shorts you do a few hundred views, and over a span of a year you can rack up some subscribers. The best short I've ever done is 15,000 views. That's not bad. There's no point in making a 10-minute long video anymore. And then they keep changing the algorithm, right? So you never know what's going to work. The short that I just did recently, it's I think it got like 310 views. Oh, sorry guys, I'm missing a lot of chat here. Let me open the character. Oh, did I pin something? Wait a minute. How do I unpin? Unpin, okay. Porcelain skull mask. Oh, it's gonna be heavy, huh? But it's so annoying learning the different apps. What I post on X isn't what I post on Instagram, YouTube. Sorry, let me expand my chat box because I'm having trouble scrolling through this. Wait a minute. YouTube and TikTok, I post the same stuff. Coward says, yeah, the only content game devs can make is tutorials. Yeah, I've noticed that. You just have to make sure they're bad tutorials that lead the viewer down a bad path. And then bad legal advice too. Good tutorials never get attention. Operator Doom says, I think the bar is low though. Don't know if you guys agree. The best thing I saw recently online was some pictures of Galactus outfit at Comic-Con. Bronson says, honestly. And I don't think most streamers want to admit it. The true path to success is get with a talent agency. Let them do the work, give them 5 years, leave the agency with 1/3 of your viewing audience, and build it back from there. Most of the big famous streamers took this route, especially the VTubers, right? True, Bronson says. You're good, Owl. It would help if I didn't type like a deranged psychopath. Yeah, well, I kind of type like that too, as well. And then I type something, and then I don't realize I've spelled something improperly. We all buddies, yeah. Okay, so this is like a kind of a little glimpse as to what it might look like. I had to put a bunch of different other machinery back here as well, and some windows and all that. And if that zooms in, if you jump, let's see. If you're in a boss chamber, you have to see more stuff, right? So maybe if I zoom out, I wonder if there'll be problems. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway, let's not beat around the brush. I actually have to log out right now. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And if you're interested, I do have a Discord community. I think most of you maybe already know that. The link is down below, and I also have a website, owlinthebrush.com. I have merch and a comic book I'm working on too as well, Vacant Light. So you can see the first three chapters of that in the description, or sorry, in the comics tab of my website. And currently we're working on Duel Trigger on my live streams. So this is a run-and-gun steampunk game where you play as the most skilled and most wanted steampunk cowboy in all of the West Coast. Bronson says, have a great night, mate. Always a pleasure. Operator Doom says, no worries, Owly. See you next time, and see you all later. Let me see if I can raid somebody right now. Let me check it to see if anybody I know is online. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I'm always like, you know what? I need to have a log out screen. So that it gives me time to prepare the raid. I think Fuzzy Pickles is online, so let me raid him. Let's see here. Okay, thanks everybody. See you next time. Bye.